information, entertainment, analysis, and gossips. Be careful. We are everywhere. Mellow Just TV. Subscribe now on YouTube and get the vibes. Mellow Just TV. Information, entertainment, analysis, and gossips. Be careful. We are everywhere.
Hi everyone, greetings to you all. Happy new month to you all. It's your girl again, Melodies TV. For those of you who are closer to me, I want to say good evening, and to those of you who are far, that we have different time. Good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening. I want to thank everybody joining us for the very first time. If you are new on this page, I want to say you're welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Enter with your shoe. Feel free, get a seat, and enjoy the gist. Just like our name goes, Melodies TV. And to everyone returning that has been supporting your girl, thank you so much for always coming by to support me. I sincerely appreciate. I'm not taking your love for granted. So you all are welcome today. Yes, welcome to the new month, the month of February. Please, as you join, first before we go inside, as you join, just say hello, tell us where you're watching us from, so that I can give you a shout out. Just tell us where you're watching us from, and I will be happy to give you a shout out. Yeah, I'm watching. Hey, John Cena, I see you there. Thank you so much for joining. And to everybody joining us now, please share us out, invite friends, let everyone know that we are here and we are doing something beautiful. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all, thank you. I see you guys, I see you guys. United States of Yaoundé, confirm, I say. Welcome from the United States of Yaoundé. You're welcome. Wow, Melo, you are so beautiful. Oh, thank you. This is February. It's a month of love. Greetings, Ole Melo with the G's. I'm watching from Kuseri. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, before we start and get to our video of the day, we want to talk about our product here. That is Telebomb Skincare. That is the one and only, the best skincare brand that you can trust on 100% without any regrets. Telebombs is here to give you that radiant skin, that beautiful skin, treat you all those red veins, white patches, acne, all those pimples. Telebombs is here to help you bring your skin back to the texture and the taste that you want. So please do not hesitate to contact the one and only CEO of Telebomb Skincare, Stella, who resides in the United States, and our products are being shipped everywhere. No matter your location, our products are shipped to you. So feel free to contact us if you need our product. Thank you all so much for joining. We are open for more brands. We are open for more deals. If you have anyone that wants to do advert on whatsoever, please do contact us. I am open for advert. Even if it is a hair brand, please link me up with your friends that have hair companies so that I can brand their product. Thank you all so much for joining. Melo with the gist. The boss Thierry, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, when I don't see title for this video, I put them based on previous knowledge and based on way it done they go on for streets. We don't see plenty time the way all this kind of shaking that they happen. So I bring this topic, Nasemu will get a conversation. So you are free to join the show. You are free to call our show number to join and give us your contribution. Guys, please pump some love and like. Please pump some love and like. How the show stands, so I don't want to share video. I see now I don't want to share video. What's the video today do now? I don't want to live today. Or might just go back offline. Una tell me, might just go back. Nah. So sending love. Thank you so much, guys. Please share the video out. Good evening, sisters. Good evening, Tashi. You're welcome, darling. Thank you so much for joining. I sincerely appreciate. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming. Guys, please share the video. Please share the video. It's like we should not go live today. Let me just end the video and then we don't talk about it. Because we are not sharing the video. We are not pumping love and like. Please go to the corner of your video, the video that you are watching me, and pump us on love and likes. Just do it here like this. pump some love and like, pump some love and like, share the video to your groups. Some of us don't like to share, but when mama say, oh, let's do small February giveaway, let's do small Valentine's Day giveaway, oh, that time now it's like a share na the post way. I don't talk say, oh, we'll do small giveaway for Valentine's Day. Oh, now this video they want more share them. We'll share them for our groups and share them for our WhatsApp status. Share it to places. I mean to places. Share, share, share. The gist today go fit sweet. Oh, I shared already. Yeah, I can see the shared icon. Sis, welcome. Sister Sophie Talk Show in the building. My darling sis, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Sis, our topic of today, I want to talk about collecting back of gifts when relationship it don't spoil. That is after people don't get relationship, when the relationship don't spoil, the very first thing now for collect, give them back from the person. I be do you their hair, the drag can move on for your head. Now me I be buy you that shoe, give me. Now me I be going to the house, come on also from my house. Now me I be buy you that lipstick, giam. Now me I be do so. Now the matter I want to talk today for you say, is it okay for someone to collect back their gifts when relationships spoil? Make we talk. I will give my own points them wait way I think, and then we will continue for day, because for me wait way I think na waiting collecting back our gifts when relationship don't spoil is just a way of telling us that we were first of all not prepared for that relationship. It's just another way of telling us that we came into that relationship with an intention. That is why when nothing is working, we are just ready to collect back whatsoever we gave to our partners. If relationships spoil, can you just freely go back, or will you start pesting that person, or will you start stressing that person in the name of giving back everything I gave to you? We have seen people who have had relationship for 5, 10 years, 15 years. The relationship can spoil. At the end of the day, you see they start divide property, they divide things that they go helter scatter. We have seen people have lost their lives because of sewity. They want to collect back whatsoever thing where they give for people. Now why there you see some person go quarrel some girl, or some girl go quarrel some boy, carry a bullet or a gun on a way to carry and go kill some man, quarrel some person because wait, I don't spend for you, I don't bring you, you don't leave me. As the relationship don't spoil, nothing no go work for you because I spend for you. Now part of the collecting back of whatsoever we give in. So I want make we share idea. One moment, guys. I want make we share ideas on these things, whether it be okay for collect back your gifts where you give for person. Because when we collect back gifts, people don't always mention some of the gifts like emotion, time, everything that will put in the relationship, because those things cannot be monetarily calculated. So we do whatsoever we want to do, we collect back, and then we forget about the emotions part, we forget about all the happy times that we used to have. The talk will catch fire today. Sister Sophie say it's so childish collecting gifts when relationship is over. Yeah, a lot of people have taken it like a habit. Now why I want some more talking, because any man get own way is siam. Any man get own way it calculate them because wait. So person go talk say I go collect them because say the relationship don't spoil, and if relationship don't spoil, I get right for collect all my property then back for you. Is it okay to collect all your properties from your partner because a relationship spoil? We have to wise for those people who want help and not love. Okay, in this case, what you are trying to say is that you get right for collect back your gift from person because you discover and say the person not be one to love, the person be one to help. And if you understand your point, if you are collecting back your gift from somebody because you discover that that person was not fully in that relationship, that person only wanted help and not love, I want to understand, because sometimes we do things out of, I don't know, we keep our emotions, we keep our thinking and everything aside, and we just work with, I don't know how I can put it. All this. I don't know how I can put it. Are we trying to encourage people because we have seen people have lost their lives every day because of these things. Are we encouraging it?
Yeah.
Hey, I think you're welcome.
Thank you, Melo. Good morning. Good afternoon.
But if you are not moving for hold today, so
Okay. I said this topic fine. I said I want to ask this a very interesting topic. This first.
yeah, of course.
First thing, when you engage for any relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I think say una probably like each other. But I say you know if you know what you for the other person in mind.
Yes.
So if you genuinely go towards some person with your clean heart, why that person need that
Mm-hmm.
help or
Mm-hmm.
any that something for sustain itself for that time. So
Mm-hmm.
if at one point in time you don't play along in the relationship, the man don't they give it thing, or the woman don't they give it to you, you collect. The
Mm-hmm.
moment you feel you don't need that person again, at least you don't need the person eating them again.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell me say man fi buy woman motor, woman buy man motor, then out of a sudden the relationship end, you say no, me carry the motor go, me drive that motor can pass flash you more.
Mm-hmm.
No. So if you don't like person, you don't ever like anything about the person. Even the person you give supposed to irritate you. They don't even need to tell you say refund the thing. Now you
So,
will know say either you trash them or you refund them back.
so are you saying, if I may understand you very well, are you saying it's okay to refund back whatever was given to you?
I will refund. I'll not even wait for you to come and ask me.
So if you also refund the number of times you wanna kiss, wanna enjoy, can you refund all those things?
Well, that one emotion. The way no feel refund that. If you refund emotion, how no feel refund them.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? But for those gift na that item the way you buy them, they express your feelings or your concern towards that person, how
Mm-hmm.
much you appreciate that person, how much you appreciate for BOE.
Mm-hmm.
Now why did you go buy the thing?
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
got one question from my brother today.
correct.
So what about the gift that will not be used up?
Mm-hmm. Keys, the question is for you. How my mango mute so? Sophia, I'm unable to add you. I don't know why. Prof, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I am waiting for you.
I say, Chris, are you there? Chris, are you there? Can you hear us? How you don't go mute so Prof asks you small questions? Please come back, come and answer Prof. I beg. Come back. I can't hear you. Anyway, Prof, just keep, maybe you have something to say before we'll get it back again on the show.
For me, I want for stand on the fact say anything given out of love in a relation is non-refundable.
Mm-hmm.
It's non-refundable in the sense that those things were not given on any conditional
Mm-hmm.
terms. Let us be honest. I don't think anybody was saying that, okay, I'm giving you this car now.
Mm-hmm.
The day that this relationship ends, I want you to refund my car to me.
Yeah.
Because let me make it very clear. If those things are not spelled out, you gave that thing because you were also getting something somehow. Either you were getting happiness from that person.
Yeah.
It was not a gift, it was not a one-sided gift.
Yes.
Because I bet you, we all know, if a woman is irritating you or a man is irritating you, you will not buy the gift to that person.
Mm-hmm.
So your gift is to appreciate the things which you are getting. Either you are getting joy or feeling happy around that person, or the person is fixing your days.
Yeah.
So that is another thing you have collected.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are non-refundable. That is why I also advise people, don't go to an extent that you will regret it if that relationship doesn't stand.
Mm-hmm.
If you are dating, I'll first of all focus on boyfriend girlfriend relationship, or what you call fiancé, whatever. I'm talking of relationship that nothing has been paid on the woman's head, or that union has not been signed in a court or in a council.
Yeah.
Don't go and extend that. If it doesn't work, you will feel cheated. You are not buying that woman. So why are you spending so much, which you know very well that thing means a lot to you? why are you buying the love? If it is a relationship that should stand, I'm not saying don't give a gift. Give a gift. Buy certain things. If a woman is asking too much, which you think that no, if I'm giving you tomorrow this thing, and then what if it doesn't work? Because let me tell you, so what if, for example, you are the reason why that relationship doesn't work? Because sometimes women don't leave men just because they want to take those things away, but because you have been caught with other women, and now you're asking that woman to give you back something. Meanwhile, you are the reason why she's even in tears. So it is complicated, but the simple truth is that there is no need for you to be given something that you think that if it doesn't work, you have to go and ask. I will not build a woman's house if I'm dating that woman. If I know that house, if tomorrow everything goes bad or goes wrong, I will be looking at that house and no, I want it. No, that's why I said one time, I think it was the last show I said, for example, if you have 30 million and somebody takes, you are spending 100,000 on somebody, you don't feel that much because, okay, even it's not like the 100,000 doesn't mean to you.
Yeah.
Because you feel that, okay, it's just something a little bit taken from me. It's my sweat years, but okay, I give that one. I know I have enough that I can contribute. But most often, people cry because it seems like they have put in their life investment on a woman. Like you hear sometimes they say a top pusher was doing everything, every money sponsoring the guy, and then the guy abandons you. Why will you do that? So I think for me, I don't see any reason why a man should go back to a woman or a woman should go back to a man and say, give me back this thing. Those things were given because somehow you were receiving something also. Either you were receiving happiness being around that woman, or that man was fixing your day, or that it was making you feel somehow. So that is also a gift that I've given you. Don't we pay to go and watch comedians? Senior pastor has his show. I don't know whether the show is pastor or his show is coming up now. So when you go there, you don't laugh. Will you go back and say, senior pastor, give back my money?
No, obviously no.
When you laugh also, that is for me, that is how I say a relationship. You are going to something, and you know that in this thing, I expect if you go to senior pastor's comedy show, and the guy that can't joke to at a certain extent, what happens? You remove money again from your pocket, they don't even ask you. You go and farrotate them. So when you go and farrotate them, you don't expect that if that guy, if you pass by tomorrow and meet that guy and the guy doesn't greet you, you say, give me back the money I gave you last week. Because that is just something we're saying. It is a give and take everything. Nobody gives for nothing. Nobody's giving for nothing. Because I am a man. There are times that when we're dating, I was in that generation where it was no more about this generation of sex. But
Kiss is saying that, brother, no man will invest without having hopes.
It is true. But the question is, why will you be? The fact is that dating is no guarantee that that relationship will last
Must
forever.
lead to marriage.
Yeah.
That is the point.
That's the point. For me, I always tell people that if it is marriage, I will not say, I'll say for marriage, people have to arrange and you take what you can take, you take, because that is something that is. But you cannot be dating a woman and you say you're investing. A woman is not, a girlfriend is not a real estate. It's not a real estate. I tell my friends, invest on your wife. If you see a woman you want to invest, marry that woman and invest now. That is yours. You know you're investing on somebody you spend life with. You'll not be investing on somebody who that tomorrow maybe he comes to your house and sees that you are not the type that cleans your bed or makes your bed and say, I don't like men who make the bed. Don't blame her. She doesn't like certain things about you. Invest on something that you're sure is yours. Who on earth dares to go and invest on a business that you know that business you're not certain you'll make profit?
Okay, Prof, just one moment, no go down. Let me hear a little from Sister Sophie. You're welcome there. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening. Are you getting me?
I'm getting you 5 on 5.
Okay. Prof just said like exactly what I wanted to say, but I'll add something to what he said. The truth is, if you are with somebody and you offer that person gift, I don't think after the relationship you should go back to take that gift. Why am I saying this? Because, and what I want to say is that if you know that you are with somebody somebody that you people, you and that person can define the relationship you have. If you people can define it that, okay, we are in courtship, next year, December, we'll be getting married, all this year, you understand?
Yeah.
You are still just like, she's my girlfriend. If you are not sure, if you haven't tick all the clauses that you know that don't give something that tomorrow when the relationship doesn't work, you will be regretting, because it somehow sounds for me humiliating when I always see people give me back this, or you are no more with the lady, and all what you can tell people are the things you gave to that lady. Can you also pay her the time she spent with you? Can you also pay that brother the time he spent with you? Because it may be the time that person spent with you, they must have had a better person. But you being in their life, they wasted time. They wasted. It's a lot. When people are together, you
Let
spend 1
sister,
year. You
Sister Sophie, let me interrupt you a little. When you
yeah, no
say
problem.
they spend time or they spend time, don't forget both parties spend equal time.
Mm-hmm.
One party brought gift, the other party did not bring gift, because that's what we're talking about.
Oh
We're talking
yeah,
about gift
No,
giving.
we are talking
Yeah.
on
So
both sides.
we
yeah.
On
are
both
So
on
if
sides.
both
let's
sides.
let's put it this way: if both of them were exchanging gifts at equal level,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be a problem. If one side that
They,
has a gift which is more of the other person,
they,
it's a problem. I know someone, like you said, they should define a relationship. Like we are in courtship. When you are starting a relationship with a boy or a girl, I know, and I have a particular case I'm concerned with it because I actually
Mm-hmm.
know how it is. I don't want to call names.
Okay.
This lady knew this guy was a mechanic, and this guy was
Mm-hmm.
doing everything like, let's do this so you can upgrade. Then we'll do our tradition, other stuff, whatever is
Mm-hmm.
necessary within time. But as the lady was in Bamili doing her stuff, now the man is investing. When I call it invest, don't say you just meet a lady, you go and invest where you don't know where you reap from. It's not like investing to reap back, but you're investing that tomorrow we build a family together, right? So you're putting in something that while you are going to school, I'm looking for finance. I stop my own school. I'm doing the financial part. I finance your studies. Then at the next stage, when you two now should start financing my own business, like now you're working, you're a teacher, you're earning something, bring in what you have so can upgrade me. You don't want to upgrade me. You want to move and you say, I am not a level. You see? Then the statement is, you are not my level. You were
Chris,
nothing before,
Chris,
but this mechanic upgraded
ah,
you to that level that you
Chris,
are today.
Chris,
okay.
may I also
Let
interrupt
me
you?
answer
Chris,
him.
may I also
Yes.
Can I
interrupt you?
answer you,
Yeah.
sir? Can I
No,
Mm-hmm.
please,
answer you?
Yvonne, can I just interrupt Chris for a moment?
Yeah.
Chris, the point is that it's like when you want to do business, what do? You go and seek advice from professionals, and they tell you, like those people who trade on the stock market, they don't
Yeah.
just go and buy any. They don't just go and buy any shares that is available.
I'm sure
They
before you
ask
got your first
people.
girlfriend, you went and asked for advice,
No, no,
because I
no.
know you
Hold on.
never asked for any advice
I
from
am
me.
coming there
Go
because
ahead.
the question, the purpose of a show like this is to correct certain errors.
Yeah.
It's not to support that people should use others. That's not what we're saying. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is that if you want to invest on a lady, make the lady your wife first.
Yes.
So you know that I'm investing now on a good business, even though the business too can crumble. But this one, you are guaranteed that you are investing on your own woman.
Yes. Yeah.
When you
You
start
make a point.
investing on a girlfriend or on a boyfriend, my brother, it's like you are making a very bad business decision. That's the
So
truth.
now,
My
what you're saying
my,
right now is correct. It's very
my point
correct,
is that
right?
look, in every relation, you don't have people at equal level. Even if all of them are workers, one person is always richer than the other somehow. Even if all of them are rich, and
Mm-hmm.
then some person is giving gift. And let me ask you a question: if a woman is not giving you joy, if a woman is not pressing you up, no, let me put it, if a woman is pressing you up in a relationship, if a woman is always making your day bad, will you be buying gift for that woman?
No.
So because she is making you feel happy, making your day look bright, you are giving gift as exchange of what you have received. Even though her
Do
own
you
is
know
not
that
material.
if you want to bring it on that context, do you know that you can still convert that money, go and buy that thing in Coin Market or somewhere else? If that's what some people don't want to do that. That's why.
Yes, I agree with you. But my point is that you were not just giving gift because you just have a woman you're giving. I am a man, you're a man. We know why we will give gift. A woman's gift depends on how happy that woman makes you. And I'm talking about your gift from your pocket. I'm not talking about like you go and buy two. When you are giving a woman gift, it's because you know who that woman means to you. And if that woman means to you something, it's not because you just love that woman. It's because also you see something. But if you are just like, okay, I date and I'm just buying gift, then my brother, why you blame yourself? It's making a bad decision. If you, for example, if you go and buy a wrong stock in the stock exchange market and the stock and the business crumbles, who do you hold?
It's your fault.
It is the same thing as you are investing on a woman you have not married. It is your fault. You don't go back and get it.
So now what we're talking about is like physical item. That's what Melo is talking like gift, something that you can recover from what like you can't say you offer someone something and the next moment the person tells you we're no longer together and you see that person consuming that your stuff or is owning your stuff. So you want to dash a building for a lady, you want to give a story building for a lady, and then the next moment you say
why will you build a story building for a girlfriend?
You're building a story building for a girlfriend, hoping that you're building a family. So tomorrow you guys will build something
Why
bigger than
don't you
that.
marry the woman?
But
Why
you
don't you
breach the
marry the
contract.
girl?
You
Why don't you
can't be
marry the
hoping
girl?
and you are building it someone in house. You are
Why don't you
hoping.
marry the girl and then you build her even a
It
mansion?
was part of the process. We do this, and then at this point we get
my
married.
brother. There are steps to business. There are steps to business, my brother. I'll look at it as a business end. If you take the wrong direction, you go and you want to go and do business, you don't do feasibility studies. It is your business. It is your fault.
So
Don't
what
go
is
back and blame.
wrong? Now I'll ask you this: what is wrong with the other ladies who grow up the same and then they come back to support their husband and bring them up? Because I know
What is wrong with them is that nothing is wrong, but because they trusted that husband and they trusted the guy, they stayed with the guy. Maybe this guy has been irritated. The fact that you put your money on that guy doesn't mean that if you have a very bad attitude, the guy should stick with you.
No, it means the guy had hidden intention.
Why
The
do you
girl
think
was
so?
not genuine. Because
Why don't you think that?
if it was a genuine relationship, you wouldn't abandon anybody you love. Because if you love somebody, you will never see any reason to leave that person for anything. But just the moment that you had some intention, the other party didn't know, you can always have a reason to back out.
Hey, there's a talk show. You're welcome. We have a life coach in the building
Thank
that
you.
I would like to add on the show. Another prof will always be there. Yes. Prof, I'm going to add you back. Please just go down. Let me add them.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So what I'm saying is this: in a relationship, even though it can be 100%, but you will never determine the other person's heart. You are going in 100%, but you don't know the other person's intention, right? The person coming to you doesn't know if you're genuinely 100%.
Wow.
So now what we have to do,
I have someone today on my show. I deserve to pop champagne.
So it's all about being honest. Honesty.
Please, sorry for cutting you guys short. We have a life coach in the building. The professional point of view. Yes.
Okay.
The topic of today is collecting back of gifts after the relationship goes sour. Is it okay to do so?
Well, I think I don't listen to the brothers the way they want to discuss, right? And I don't get different perspective from all of them. And I also read the caption, I think, like I always say, don't give something that you cannot give in totality. It's just like you meet a stranger out there. If you want to give a stranger something, make sure you're not going to regret the gift you give to the stranger. It's kind of like we can equate that with a relationship. I think when shows like this, they come up, right? It's for us to observe and look at where a couple of people, they don't make mistakes. And how can we learn from the mistakes of other people? And how can we move forward? Like, we should not affect ourselves. We should not also affect the life of the people where we say, like, we are in a romantic relationship with these people. Of course, we cannot really predict the future. You get what I mean? We cannot really tell what is going to happen 10 years, 15 years from now. But we also have the capacity to control certain things. And I always say this, control what you can control. Like the brothers on the panel, right? I really do not know your name, but I've really heard some really insightful things from some of them, right? Which I think it's beautiful. Do not invest in a woman that is not your legally married wife. I think these are some of the things that we should reach out more often. So the young men should be like, they should embrace this concept. Me taking a beautiful woman for a dinner or lunch, it's not a problem. You understand? Me paying her flight somewhere is not really a problem. You understand what I mean? But building a house for a woman that is not your legally married wife, like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? Buying a
Excitement,
car,
love.
buying a car. But like I said, yeah, it's love, but we still have the power to control. That is why me, you, and the other brothers or the other people who are talking about relationship, we are out here to guide people. You understand? No allow me the whole love thing overshadow your logical thinking. You need to be in charge of that. There are things you can let go. You know, for me, I always tell people these things. You like a woman, fine. Spend your time with her. If she's the one, right? Give her the ring. Take her to the altar. Make her your wife so you guys can start to build your empire. Stop investing in people that you have realized that these people, like, they are not going to be your queen. Of course, these things happen, but we cannot take one error and we make it a way of life. You understand? Like, most of us, when we were young, we have done those things, but I would not encourage a gentleman, like, you buy something for your girlfriend after separation. You know what I mean? Then you go back, like, give my gift. I bought that for you. I bought that for you. I bought that for you. It doesn't make sense. You know, give what you know you can truly give. If it's a mobile phone, it's iPhone, Apple iPhone 14. If you can give that, and you give it from the bottom of your heart, and you make sure that after separation, right, you're not going to get it back. I think it's also very important. And another thing I would like to add is, as a people, we should learn to understand that relationship change form. It's never going to be the same thing. We are like butterflies. Relationship is like a butterfly. It changes form. So the way I look at life, and I really encourage men to have this level of consciousness, just because you break up with someone doesn't mean that person is a bad person or that person was a bad person. It comes a time in a relationship where things do not work. You know, you being with that person is kind of like, it's going to make you, like, you will be stagnant in life. You will not be progressing. So it's time for you to liberate these people, whether it's the man or it's the woman. Once you realize that it's not going, you understand what I mean? You know, like, it's not working for the both of you.
Yeah,
Let these people go. Do not
yeah,
hold up. Like, I can tell you, Mello, there are so many people, they are in a relationship, right? That
yeah,
relationship don't die. Like, there is no love
yeah. That's true.
within these people. But you know why these people are sticking together? They are in love with those unhealthy attachment. And I will say this, the gift, let me say the phone I gave to you, that is an attachment. I'm not in love with you, but I'm in love with the phone I gave you. I'm not in love with you anymore, but I'm in love with the house I gave you. I'm not in love with you anymore, but I'm in love with the business I opened for you. You understand what I mean? So we need to learn to see things like, let's learn to separate the material gift we present to our people, like the ones, like our spouses, I will call them, right? But if that relationship comes to an end, let's forget about those people. Let's separate ours. Like, we can always earn more, We can always make more money. We can always build more houses. But staying in the wrong place, like, that shows like you really do not love yourself. You understand what I mean? So like, I'll really join the brothers who are really saying like, you know, when you give a woman a gift and the relationship comes to an end, let the gift go. Most importantly, do not give what you cannot give in entirety. Do not do that. If you can give something, make sure you can give it. Like, I don't have to give you something and tomorrow I'm like, hey, because we are no more together, I want me to give my things and back up, give you. Like, what kind of a life is that? Can we really get back everything we have given? We will never do that. Like, we will never get to that point. You understand me? So that is just it. That was just my own little contribution. Do not invest hugely on a woman that you know she's not your legally married wife. And our women also, they should also wake up. A man is not entitled to pay your fees, do all those things for you when you are not his wife. Because these are some of the, like, I'm trying to like kind of like really balance it, because some men feel like they have to do these things. Of course, we cannot control everything that men are going to do, but keep this behind your mind. People and our values change, our expectations change, the love we have for people change. So tomorrow, that woman might wake up one beautiful day and she says, hey, sweetheart, I know you have been amazing to me, but I do not feel for you like I felt 10 years ago. And I always tell men this, man up and let her go. You know, we have, like, I think relationship is kind of like season. We have to know when the season has come to an end and let these people go. I think it's very important. You know, so that was just my own little contribution to add to what the brothers have been saying, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Yeah,
Melo.
In fact, I came back to say
there were
thumbs
a
up
few
to my brother
questions.
Denzel.
There were a few questions for you on the comment section.
Okay.
Someone asked, in the case of a fiancé, that you're
Yeah.
already with somebody, you have already defined the relationship, and that person is your fiancé.
Yeah.
Does it actually mean that you cannot also invest in your fiancé?
Okay, now it depends. What are you investing on? Have you guys come to a compromise? Do you like truly you're gonna be my wife? And when we talk about, like, okay, let's say you're my fiance, right? We are planning to get married. What am I investing on? Like, why the rush? Why do I have to buy you a car when we have a wedding to plan? Why do I have to buy you a house when we have a wedding to plan? Why the rush? You get what I mean? Why the rush? We can just push those things a couple of months ahead. Let's do our wedding. You need to
Okay, in
become
a
my
situation
queen.
where they are married already and the
Yes.
relationship crashed, there is divorce. Are you still entitled in collecting all whatsoever you spend on her, or is she entitled in collecting whatever she spent
Okay,
on you?
in this situation right now, a lot of people mess up the whole thing. Like I said, relationships are like butterflies. They change form. Butterfly will change from the, how do they call it? Is it puberty? No, not puberty, sorry. From the egg
Egg to the
state
lava,
To the
lava to
pupa,
to the
lava to
lava and
pupa.
all. That is
adult.
how we are. So when and it's the same with us human. We are now humans, right? We're going to die. We become to dust. But people who believe in spirituality, they still feel like, no, you are not dead. You have just changed your form. So relationship also change form. You understand? So when I'm married and we finally have a divorce, you're not my enemy. Our relationship has just changed its form. So I have to start to see you still as the woman I got married, but now we are no longer involved into the romantic ball game. You understand? So whatever I bought for you, it's a privilege for that I can afford something to my wife. Even if we are not together, I think good women will always sit and feel like, wow, that guy, though he is now my ex-husband, he bought me this. And good men will also see like, wow, that woman, though we are not together, she was an amazing woman to me. These are the things people should be talking about. Just because we are no more together doesn't mean I have to get all my stuff. Okay, for people who sign like the prenup, that's okay. You can get back your stuff. I can get back my stuff. But the ones that I offered you as a gift, come on, gentlemen, let's let these things go. You understand what I mean? More let these things and let it go. We can, like I said, we can always make more money, but the impact we create in people's lives is going to live with them for the rest of their lives. So we should try to create some kind of a positive impact in the life of the people that we cuddle with, we bond with, whatever term wants to give it. Leave someone with something that when they are leaving you, like, wow, that man was extraordinary. You know, so that's just what I would say.
I just want to add something to what he said, you know.
Okay. Yes, bro.
One of the reasons why people even go back to ask things is because they think that when they break up, they want the other person to look miserable.
Yeah. But
it's
again,
like,
you look more miserable by collecting what you give.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because you want to say that I will see how you survive without me. That is one of the statements behind those things. If not of me, would you have been this? If not of me, would you have had this?
That's
and the
crazy.
question is, I say, for example, I say it like out of my own experience too, because I cannot have 1 million in my account and I'm giving a woman 300,000 who is my girlfriend. I always keep myself in a situation where whatever goes wrong, I can manage from what I have. I still have with me.
Exactly.
So I don't give the best. I don't give the best of me out to a girlfriend. I give it to a wife. And as you rightly said it,
I think that's the way it should be.
There are things which you cannot control. Even your wife can divorce you, but at least that one is like you went for a genuine business and it failed. It's normal. But you cannot make the mistake by investing in the wrong business, because investing in the wife, first of all, as you rightly said it, if a woman is pushing you to buy a car quick, or a man is pushing you to do this, it should be a red flag for you. I'm not
of course, definitely.
Why do you want to drain me? Imagine you are a mechanic, as my brother Chris said, and you are earning, for example, maybe you're earning 200,000 a month from your business, and you have to use that money to send a woman to school to EMS. That where are the parents of this woman? If that woman is
those are the things. Those are the things.
But in as much as we are trying to be so diplomatic here, we also have to understand that there are situations that people fall in love with others, right? And they see some values in this person. They feel like investing and supporting this person, like sending people to school, making them travel, all those things, right? Those are things that come naturally. Now, my worry here and why I come up with this topic is because people should get out of that mentality that relationship must always end well. Not every relationship that must end with marriage. Like either Prof or you rightly said, we have to first of all break down the reasons for our relationship. Because you can't just dive into a girl, you are dating that girl, and then you feel like buying things, giving out money is the goal for that relationship. Then at the end of the day, when failures come, you start regretting and want to collect all those things without defining the relationship from the start.
I think this is where
Denzel made a statement which I will tell you. I want to just repeat that when you give out of totality, and you don't give something that you will regret. For example, I can send a girl to school. It may not be a problem because maybe if I'm not using all my or 50% of my finance to run that. In a way that when that girl leaves me and I'm looking at myself like, oh, I'm almost zero. No, you can. For example, if you are rich enough to send a girl even to a school abroad, and you know that that money is not something that when you look at your coffers, you say, hey, I'm almost finished because of this girl, because that is the reason. So you can invest on a woman, even on your girlfriend, but invest with something that if tomorrow it doesn't work, you will not feel bad. You will not even think of going to collect it. You say, okay, that is what I gave for this relationship. Go with it. No problem. It's okay.
Yeah, bro. I think one of the problems we have nowadays, especially with us men, and I tell this to men all the time, we are bad when it comes to relationship, especially women. Just because from lower seed or when we become the young adult, right? We start dating, we feel like we know dating. The truth is we don't know. What we know is just talk, eat, probably we take her home, we do whatever we can do. That is what we know. We really do not understand how relationship works. And It's time for us all to start to evaluate our relationships or ourselves first. What do we want from a relationship? Hey, sis, like I'm 39. I was above 35 without still like grasping the real meaning of relationship. I mean, I made mistakes until I was 35. And there are so many brothers out there who are doing the same thing. We feel like we know, but we don't. That is why it is highly recommendable to seek help, go for counseling, seek advices from other people, so you should know, and be open also to learn from other people, their errors, their like. We don't need for make some silly mistakes. Like the topic that we are discussing right now, investing or buying such a huge gift, like to a woman that is not your legally married wife. Even if you come now for President Paul Biya Pekin, that is a wrong investment. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. If you are investing with the idea of she's going to be my wife tomorrow, then it's a wrong investment, because she might end up not being your wife. So why not make her your wife first? Then you start to invest. You understand what I mean? Like there are steps to these things. Of course, people will always, like I said, we can't really control how people are going to behave out there, but just keep these things behind your head. Like anything can happen tomorrow. And once you give, no give you hold. And this is one of the worst things in relationship now, expectation. I'm giving you this because I expect you to do this for me. And before I go, I think this is what I would say. In relation, there is this golden rule in life: do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. That is a golden rule, right? But in relationship, it is not like that. In relationship, this is how I put it: do unto others as they would like you to do unto them, not as you would want them to do unto you. That is like, it's like a reverse of the golden rule. So whatever I'm doing to you, I should do it the way you expect me to do it to you, not like the way I want you to do it or like unto me. It's a kind of, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say here, but
I'm getting your
as a
point
people,
now.
we really need to wake up and we start to look at things from this perspective. It's like let me use this example. I'm dating a lady. It's her birthday, right? And I get her, or let's say I get her an iPhone 14 as a gift. I did not ask her about what I should get her on her birthday, right? Sorry, can you hear me? There was a call coming in.
Yeah, can
Okay,
hear you.
yeah, it was her birthday. I got her that gift. And truly speaking, this woman might have just want us to chill at home, watch Netflix, or spend some time with 2 or 3 members, right? But I got her an iPhone 14. And if she doesn't appreciate this iPhone 14, it doesn't mean she doesn't love iPhone 14, but the iPhone 14 will not satisfy her to a greater extent if she would have just, if we would have just chill at home, watch a movie, or invite 2 friends at home. So we should learn to consult our spouse or the woman we are dating to know what they really want. You understand? So we should give people what they want, not what we want for them. Because if I give her that phone, I'm giving her what I want, not what she desire or what she expect or what she need in that particular moment. So we
And then
should know all these things.
what about surprising people, surprising your
So
spouse, surprising your
prices are
friends?
good. They are good, but you know, when they, like in relationship in general, right? There are a lot of things that we have practiced in the past. It's good. These things are cute. But it's always good to consult people. You understand? It's always good to consult people, know what they like. Okay, if you're dating a guy, after 6 months, 3 months, or 1 year, I think by that time, you would know what they like, right? So if you want to surprise them, you probably surprise them towards their direction, like whatever is pleasing them, whatever is making them happy. But you have to kind of like a limit. Don't give them what, like look like this guy. there's this Nigerian this I've forgotten his, no, not her, not her. This is it Odogwu or something like that. The wife just gave birth.
Aisha Odogu.
Exactly. That is a good surprise, but I would tell you from a relationship, from the perspective of someone who talks on relationship, it's not really the best. Let me put it this way, he should have consulted her. Like, businesses are good.
They have made another video. She was aware. The husband was angry because he was surprised that she acted that way, whereas she already had a clue about that.
So you see how the people they fool with for us, you know. We just follow the we just follow the crowd blindly. We kill ourselves, break our head here. You see.
Anyway,
but again,
the skit was just like a lesson.
Yes.
Yeah, they were just trying to pass out a message because those things do happen. Yeah. They were just trying to pass out a message.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's so funny. And a lot of people said that this thing is a content. They're just putting a content, but, you know. So that's it. Surprises are good, sister, but you just have to make sure that your partner is going to welcome you. Like, you should know where they stand. You know, don't give something like it's too huge that it's going to be beyond their mind, beyond their beyond their ability to control that surprise. You know. So I think that's just what I would say.
Thank you so much. You have said a lot that I'm not going to be repeating. For anyone that is joining now, they're just going to watch later and enjoy whatever you said. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much
really appreciate it
for having me. Thank you for having me. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. And for the brothers, thank you guys for your opinion. I'm really grateful, man.
We are grateful for your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, have a great show.
You too. Have a nice day. Momingwe said I should add her that there are some gifts that needs to be collected back. I'm not seeing her. Okay, Sister Sophie. The men were talking, they just can't overshadow my sister.
I was just like to talk. One thing I want to say is that really, for any gift that is going to touch your hair, it should be for your wife, but at the same time, you can have 10 houses, you understand? And you decide to give one of those houses to a girlfriend. But make sure, if you people are no more together, it's not going to pain you. If you have to give something to a girlfriend, that is like investment. I think it should be to a woman that you have a child with. So that tomorrow, if you are no more with this woman, what you gave her is going to serve your child. If we
see, so not cut you short. I have seen a man even sold the house with his wife, which is the woman he divorced when he has children, about 3. He even sold the house that the lady was inside, collected everything, abandoned even his own children.
Yeah, that's well, some people will behave like that. But what I'm saying is, if you have to invest with a girlfriend, because these days I see men go and invest in a girlfriend they don't have any links with, why the girl they have kids with is suffering with the kids. How do we get to this level? If you should invest in your wife, but even if it's supposed to be a girlfriend, make it a woman you have kids with. If you offer her a house tomorrow, you people are no more together. At least you have given a roof over the head of your kids. If you are sponsoring a girl, you people have a child. Tomorrow, you people are no more together. When she's working, she will use the money to take care of your child. That one is more preferable. So that tomorrow you will not need to be beating yourself. I need my thing, I need my gift, sometimes when I see it happen, is somehow, for me, I always say I can't put myself in that position. And that is why me growing up as a young girl, I was not taking things from men like that. You don't come and tell me I love you and you buy me a phone, I will give you back that phone. I do not know how to take things from people while growing up, because I don't want that embarrassment. You understand?
Thank you, my sister.
So actually, the first man I can say I could take something tangible as a phone from him. The first man is when I had my daughter, the father of my daughter, he bought me a phone. That is a tangible thing I think he gave me. When I got engaged to a man, I took a phone from him. But after that, I did not want it until now that I'm set to know that, okay, this is my man. Yeah, anything he gives me, because I'm with him with like, okay, you understand? But if it doesn't work, I'm taking things that I can give them back to him. If he said it with me, you understand? I can give him back his things because they don't mean nothing to me. If you buy me a car today, you want the car, I can go buy another car and give you. But when I was in that position where I can't buy a phone for myself, I couldn't take a phone from a man. Sometimes, even we, you understand, we should also not let people give us things that tomorrow, if they want it, we can't give it back to them. We should be in a position that if this man is not your husband, he offers you something, you are in your right senses to tell him, not that I don't love you. I love you, I like you, but please, you see this thing, I don't want it. If he says why, you tell him that because if something happens, I am not able to give you back this thing. If you come tomorrow, that give me my thing. We can still get to that level in life where we don't even accept, because that's where we've put in ourselves in this position where you want to take everything, and at the end of the day, the humiliation, the disgrace, and everything. And secondly, what I will say before I end this, I always advise men, if you don't have advanced level, don't send a woman to school to go and get advanced level. I say it every day. I'm a woman. I say it and I will keep saying it. It's a very big mistake.
Wrong investment.
A very wrong investment. A lot of men have done that. Those women never came back to them.
What of the women who have done it?
Okay, men like women's. Okay, let me say the same thing.
Me I first salute all man for house. I salute all man for them and all for them for house. Una they take this side too much. Una they think say na only woman. They will get some case. I think you talked about it, Melo. The woman in Boya who said that she helped that guy until that guy went to social welfare, came back and told her she was not his level. You remember that case? I think it's 2 years ago. So it's not. So excuse me, I beg for differ owner. We need to already lay foundation. When you only immature men or selfish men will be asking things. I want to, you know, like beg for differ owner. Man, don't give me Celica for Germany. I drive Celica and I miss myself na petrol be strong. Unless somewhere begin the soccer, I can't tell and say, Papa, take him back. Our relationship was clear. You have to define your relationship. We should. The problem is because we have, you know, let us be honest. You can have people I want to take an example. Oprah Winfrey and the husband and the partner. How long have they been together? Don't they share gifts? They do.
They do.
It boils down on maturity of people. The way you are mature. A mature man or a mature woman will not even tell you that I spend this much on you. A mature man or a mature woman, any man who dwells on, oh, I will give you this, that's a relationship that should not even exist. I'm sorry. I'm not of your generation. I'm not of your generation. I was born in the 70s. I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the 80s, 90s, and 2000. Men who, I know girls, I have classmates who some of them were sponsored by men. Some ended up with these men. It was like a gift to these women because they didn't have anybody. It was like a gift. It boils down back to maturity of the person. When you wake up in normal, so when you wake up, you every day, because this thing that come and give back my iPhone, it doesn't come overnight. It's something that has been going on and off. It's something. So when you see an immature man, even the discourse where my small sister Sophie talk about you should invest on a woman who has a child with you. Who tells you that woman will not squander that money? Who tells you she will not take that money and give it to another man? When you invest on somebody, invest unconditionally, not to come back and ask, whosoever it is. It should be a choice. I always tell people, people when I advise them, divorce is never a war zone. Separation no be war zone. Udi pala for waiting. Now that my other brother talk saying, love the butterfly. Exactly. Sometimes you know, like as when butterfly wings you feel knock and badly. It means that when you abuse a man or a woman, it's normal that they will go. We will tolerate everything, be it a man and a woman, but there's abuse that whether you give me, you want her, you buy me, you do this, you give me a tour Eiffel. I go tell you, say, Papa, keep your tour Eiffel. I go tell you, say, keep your tour Eiffel. We don't see cases, so yeah. We see what Nine do for Natalie. We see how he end. It boils down to the maturity of the people. How mature are you with this person? You have people who have sent women. They are PhD holders with men who are selling spare parts in Kariabasi. We cannot generalize. We want to take, let's talk about case specific. I have a friend who's a lecturer in Boya. Her husband sells spare parts in Kariabasi in Douala. This man started educating her. She was in secondary school in our days. So we can, you know, we should not, you know, like every relationship is specific.
But let me say something. You understood that we are living in a different generation. We are living in different times. Even myself, while growing up, I know of men that were they don't have nothing, but they sent their wives to school. Those wives came back to them. But these days, we are talking about today. Those cases are really, really rare. The world is no more like it used to be. And if we are talking, I don't think we should be looking back 10 years ago. We should instead be looking 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And if we are advising, I think we are advising the young people growing up and getting into relationship. And we should be telling them what is happening now and not what has happened. That is the way I see it.
Can we bring back mature men? Mature people get into relationship. This is what I'm talking about. The moment, because we get into relationship for wrong reasons. I'm sorry, my child. Let me call you my child. People get into relationship for wrong reasons. That is why at a certain point, they have to leave because they are, how do you say it? Their needs are not met. Excuse me, if I enter for inside your house, you give me a bread and egg. Tomorrow I want to see person where they give me chicken. You think I go remain? I go move on for some way this thing. Where chicken where poulet DGD. We need to learn to tell people about maturity in relationships. We have to talk about maturity. It's not an issue of era. In our era, that is why I'm saying that you have to get into a relationship. These things are material things. The material things. Our brother who just left said you can work more. You don't cling to a relationship because of material things. And this will only happen when you are mature.
I think I just wanted to say something. You know, the whole thing is that I don't care whether people are mature or not mature. There is something we are saying here, that invest in the right person. Why do you do? There are steps which we have to take in life. When you start skipping steps, jumping one step, and you go to the third step where you have not climbed the other one below, that's where you start having problems. If, for example, a woman who loves you will not say, no, you must send me to school before you can marry me.
Exactly.
If a woman starts saying that to me, I already see red flags. If a man starts telling a woman also who is rich that you must do this for me before we marry, then you should already do that. That man is after your money. I think
exactly
that is why I am saying that items given in a relationship are non-refundable.
Non-refundable.
Non-refundable meaning that what if you make the right decision, you will not even get to that step where you'll be saying that I gave you this, bring it back. Because I want to say it. Did any person who is saying that it's refundable? I will not argue your opinion. I'm not forcing my opinion on you. I'm asking you just one question. Did you tell that woman when you were giving that, okay, as I'm buying this car like this, the day this relationship ends, I'm coming back with my car. If you make that clear, I will tell you, go and collect your car.
Exactly.
Sometimes
Agree.
you even give to a woman, I'll put it that way, or you give to a man. Let me not be too one-sided with who is giving. One person is giving, and the other person is saying, no, this is too much. No, he said, no, I'm giving from my heart. It is from my heart. Then tomorrow I'm coming to tell you that the person should refund. What are we doing? What are we saying here? There is no cost for you to go back. If you know that your 100,000 is too precious, my brother, don't put it in a relationship, which is not your wife.
Exactly.
If you know that your iPhone 14 is too precious, don't get that thing involved in any relationship. I will tell you, there was nothing which I gave in a relationship which I will even regret, because I gave just what I will say that I gave just the crumbs. Because if a woman wants me, she will come and get everything later on. So I don't care whether we are from the 60th generation or that. The message is the same. Whether you are a young man or young woman, we are advising you that what, if you want to invest on somebody, it is not bad to invest on a girlfriend, but make sure you don't use certain things which you will regret if that relationship doesn't last.
That is it.
Invest at the level which you can let go without bitterness. If the woman wants more than that, okay, then the woman. But of course, my sister, we talk it out. Let us go see parents. We make things legal. You want a car? I can give. I know that I'm buying a car for my wife, because to be sincere, people ask that what about divorce? There are situations with divorce. Divorce goes through the government, and they will decide who gets what and who gets what. So I will not answer about divorce, because the government will handle that one. But
when it's not, when you people don't do it equitably.
Yes. So that one can easily be handled by the government. So let us look at the one that is even bringing more trouble. One of the reasons why I am avoiding to even reason with those who think that they can refund. This is because refundability has been one of the reasons why people have killed their spouse or their girlfriends, because they start from apart and say, oh, this guy enjoying this guy don't want to give. So they start saying that I will teach you. You see, like for example, you have given a car, the guy is refusing, I will not give back the car. You see somebody say, better all of us die, because you are putting that thing there. So we should not fix something and then we should not try to fix something and then we make it go in the direction of something worse. Because people who have always committed, let me put it like, injured or killed their spouse are people who thought
people become criminals.
They have taken so much from them. It is that thing like, okay, if the spouse had given you this, you wouldn't have done that. My brother or my sister, if you are rich enough to spend 10 million on somebody and you know that 10 million is chicken change, spend it. But if you know that your 300 francs is your world, my sister, don't involve that, or my brother, don't involve that in your relationship, because in a real sense, you did not, when given, you did not define that I am giving you this. If it doesn't work, you refund it. That is the only way you have the right to refund. If I say I want to marry or I want to date Melo now, come and tell Melo, okay, Melo, you're asking me for a car, it's no problem. I don't have a problem. I don't want you to fool me. I'm buying you this car. If you want to leave me, you bring back my car. At least that one, I'll tell my brother that if Melo disappoints you, you can go and get, because you told her. But you will not come and give. Maybe Melo has even refused. You are fooling her that no, it's from my heart, because I want to show that you're a good boy, a good heart man. Then tomorrow you come and say, want to show devil. Devil punish you for that.
I want to show you Pepe. I go show you say kaki no be leather.
The story they talk about the girl bringing the man over in Dubai like that, the guy ran away. See, look, material is nothing. If somebody has not kept your hands, you can still be. You did not start with that thing. You only got to that level, and you can still get to that level. Sometimes thank you God that man did not even come, because maybe you would have taken more than that before. Or thank you God that woman did not even come into your life, because sometimes we are just human. We are blind to the future. A woman can take 5,000 today. We stand here and be crying for 5,000 all our life. My big God has just said that, let that 5,000 be you use it to cut your losses. Because what about the ones that they have come in there? They even send the spouse out of the house. They collect the house. They bring another man in that house.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you be happy that woman should have taken the car and go away? You want that woman to come and take the car, take the house, then put again what they call what? How do they put it in law terms? This when the restriction around you coming that compound, and then you see another man
Restraining order.
entering your house.
Restraining order.
Restraining order. So please, my brother, my sister, I don't care, because it is not one way. We know that there are men that have been sponsored by women, and the men reject the women. There are women that have been sponsored by men, and the men, these things happen. So our advice is that what?
Yeah.
Put your investment in the right place so that you don't regret it. And if you want to invest in a relationship which is not husband-wife, invest something that you will not regret if that person is leaving you. That is all I can say for today. Thank you, Melo. I see many people want to join, so let me drop. I've been talking a lot.
Thank you, Bell. You nailed it. You nailed it. I just want to join you by saying that all this boils down to maturity. It boils down to maturity. You know, bitter people are very immature people. People who cling to trivial matters. They cling to things. You don't have to cling to things. You should be clinging to a relationship. You shouldn't give people things because you want them to stay in a relationship with you.
And
you shouldn't. If you come, we should be talking about, you know, we should be, you know, like me will knock, we see outside the knocking, the take we go. We'll focus on the knocking. If the way you carry me, you go na Disneyland, fine. The way you want buy me na Selika, you buy, I will not say with the knock. Will not say with the knock. The way knock stop and the all man take you. No.
We have yes, more for Mommy Gwe. We have Mommy Gwe Empower.
You're welcome.
Mommy Gwe, you're welcome.
Thank you. And it's a lot all, and it's a lot even Sophie talk show where it talk say you time no be the 70s, the time na the 80s. Now lie. All the thing we don't do in those days. I can't with my full face, you know, but there are people that say that give them must get back. Yes.
Mommy, give your opinion. What do you think about it?
Yes, they must get back. Why? I don't live for Germany here for 20 years. A lot of whites. Now, see, we Africans have a mentality. It go with maturity, as my big sister Auntie Mo talker. And for a woman, where it be hardworking, you don't understand. It costs nothing when person say, give my thing back. You don't hear it talk say they be give moto. It costs nothing. It jam. When something one thing your head go, Melo, you need to let go. Why you come on top of your own? And believe me, when love is sweet, there is no negotiable. Say, hey, when that love finishes, you go give them back. You see me so? Even man when he married, I need to invest me again for my man. I mean, not invest on me. Are you getting me? And he told me for my show, say, as I did now for Germany here, my man said, Madam, I don't see you again for Canada. Oh, Melo, I don't go cry because I don't invest in myself. Are you getting me? Yes. So whether you be woman or you be man, invest first on yourself. So that when that gift comes, they want to come back, it shouldn't be a problem. Are you
exactly?
Yes. Because some give the way they're supposed to take them, because a lot of either the man or the woman are criminal. A lot of people will get poverty for us. And one come from a family because all the white man country. And when I'll come no she don't me. I'll give her Mr. Thomas. So they're not gonna take the gift white Melo. They're not gonna take her why. Yes.
So it depends now, no, Mama. So it's relative now. That's why we say it depends on the maturity, right?
Yeah, it depends on the maturity. When we say let it go. If you forcefully take something or they do something where you know say you be wrong and the person want to take it because when person want to get him, he said that person don't bitter. You don't understand, Timo? That person don't bitter. When you move collapse. And man like me, I don't think take me man the way it be bitter. Yes, I don't receive gifts. I'm ready to let it go. I want to ask all I want to marry. Then they talk say marriage for better or for worse. How many of we don't stand the word? Domestic violence is worse. Why would not? So they
domestic violence is nothing. I deny that one. I deny. Better for worse. Worse not there for inside this thing. You know they inside worse. They not talk say for better or for worse and for domestic violence.
And people tell father they move that better for what? Man don't hear that again. No. Better for what?
No.
So they get to
Mommy Ngwe, that one, Mommy Ngwe, that was when they talk better. That was not in times of poverty, in times of sickness, when the man not get anything. Domestic violence, when they go inside, it's a no.
Domestic violence. Why the general statement, man, say for better or for worse? We have to define the better or for worse.
They define it. They define it. Now people then they miss.
You know the gift say when they will not be going again as brother talking, you'll give a car. That means no man no go take it a gift. You don't understand on the law. That means they inside the relationship. Yeah, one side eye they open, if they close, but since the relationship sweet, I will be happy for take her. When I say take away the going, it's not going. Return them back peacefully. Whites are doing it. Even me, I'm just so conscious for Kima Pana and Mark Sophie talks the way he talks, even married people them. No, you married, invest in yourself. Your man to fit turn tomorrow. You this fear. Who's I made a day? Who's I call at a day? Who's I me for yeah? I go day tomorrow. So remember, say whether you be man or you be woman inside my house, always try for is invest first on yourself. And not talking
yeah,
some
that's
man
very
fool you.
important.
Yes, no man don't fool you. You didn't know me no. And the first clip.
No, I agree with you on that.
Is why I talk say when my man want to mommy, I've been promising heaven and earth. As I come down money, and she must say, yeah. Wait talk so. Yes, I adjust my skin back as I'm a brat. Because my money the hot. I never talk to taxi. I say I feel like this. I will add you the money. You buy the hair. You buy the money. You add caterpillar. Lie. When it tell for your dress. So that when it talk say I don't want to see you here, Melo, I get under my dress. Yeah, so come on, my life.
Hey, Sister Lovely, you're welcome. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Anyway, I said my mom for this show. Say some gift the most taken. Finish.
Okay.
The one that way come with deceit. Any gift where you take come with deceit, that one I'm okay with it. But I think I still want to say, in a mature relationship, when you give unconditionally. You know the think about picking it up again. So
I get some few questions for ask Mommy based on what we don't talk.
Okay, me I go for comment section. Me I go down.
Okay,
yeah,
Mom.
No, I
Mommy,
before you go, even me, I do give, I'll take them back. And they talk even for my sister there. Say, yes. No,
Mommy, they gives and they in kind gives and they, you understand. Physical give the day, kind give the day. You know, say when they talk the thing because say one just stop. People the day where they don't love their lives because of some of this thing about taking back in a relationship. For example, some man will bring you abroad. For example, he bring you abroad, relationship no worker. Just the fact they don't bring you, it's start vex. Now another way that is they say don't give you a gift where you know value, it's start vex. Once at the end of the day, they see you the past, the thing they only bite belly. You are here at the end of the day, don't buy person. Person don't quarrel. Now some of the things that now I know talk to no. If you for me, I talk say if you want give gifts for some person, me be say they come off from your heart. Me not be say they under pressure. Me be say they give that person that thing because you know you want give. You know you give any condition because I don't think so, except for those gold diggers the way they enter for relationship where they that relationship they kind of say they already make up their mind so they kind of catch up wrong because girl and they man picking and they when they end up a relationship say do also a kind of catch up. The relationship where really see and say it try for work when I even try for fix them, you know worker. That one another case.
May not take something platform. Yes, for talk again about the gift. I get a lot of friends when a man picking a marriage, they bring them. It don't go, they count the money pay. Why are you refusing to pay? That is wicked.
Call I don't pay. Oh, money be call I don't pay.
May not take I bring all my sisters the fee and they don't pay. Are you getting me? I will bring you here and I'll go in the center. So it changed which thing? Yes, that just say we Cameroonians who like the job. Yes, let me use the opportunity. I don't still repeat. I say some of these gifts they need to take them back. I may not take it, you may not take it, but some man need them. Then just let me not die. Why you need one year and then you'll die? Are you getting me? If I don't say this shit me like you, I don't come against him. I want to take my shit. Is it a problem, Melo? It's not a problem now. I will give this to you. Now I want to take her back.
Take water, drink. I don't know pay that with you beer.
Thank you, my brother. Give me the thing for you. Did it tell me time?
See, my tell you first thing, any relationship supposed to be genuine. If you know so you will continue the person, collect your gift. That sister just say never collect your gift until when he collect from his husband. So because we get greed, we get secret intention, we collect from people and no one day with them for future. It's very bad. Brother. It's very bad. We not encourage them. This generation where they come tomorrow, make them know. Say they should no collect you thing for person way, you know, meet up with obligation them. Not be by force, but don't collect. No, say if you collect, that person na hard earn it give you.
Of course.
Happily.
Of course.
You take them go get bad intention.
Life and direct, you said I can't give me back. You
collect the gift with bad intention, can't pretend for a front say you like it, if you go bring more, can't give. If you be not as you don't like you, that person, not if I don't like you, Melo, even your gift, I will return it back to you. It go I don't say it go vex me, it go irritate me, I go feel throw out. So why I would take and keep them, then talk say I don't have feelings for you, but you have feelings for the items. How does that work?
Thank
It
you.
makes no sense. So when you see my brother, they talk say no, when you give, just give what you can give, don't give. So they talk as me giving that small change, they save the bigger part.
Of
Me then take that a bigger portion of the money where they get them, give them some girl, then me the girl go strong, tell they say you are not my level. Or me some boy go tell some girls you are not my level. Then you know how it pinch. I say I get person where go collect grinding stone. I mean stone.
that is told me a lot, my
Collect it.
brother. You
It
know,
mean
I
a lot
don't
for you because
know.
that stone be been a stone when I mommy deliver for you. Then in a girlfriend, the girl can make so he say no, you know, you don't do that. Understand? So no collect you thing for person you know so you know get anything for doing. No take someone like fool, no chop someone money for no reason. If you're
But
telling
if,
enough
Abeg,
what
for
for
why
you,
situation when the person not be the come for the relationship with bad intention, but it turn out say you the man, for example, now you the man now get attitude problem where the person not fit manage them, and he decides say okay, I don't try for the relationship with you, as no fit change at the go. You turn
the only
again I go collect all
attitude
things
problem
from
for
you.
the earth where you
yeah,
know manage
yes, get it. See,
na madness.
Melo,
The
big
only
yeah.
attitude problem you know manage of the one na madness. Any man get a problem, he get a solution. He get a weak point, he get a soft point. So if you notice this man to go this other way, there are many ways to bring that person back to
Of
order. No, no, say
course.
when he do wrong, you do wrong. The way he beat you, say violence, violence. He beat you all day you go. No, there are many ways to go about it and make that person be back that same person when I be start that first day when I start this my life, laugh, go buy chop for restaurant, buy gift exchange. So not to say some man the way you woke up after some time relationship he change.
Yes,
It changed. There are many ways to go about it.
thank
Bring that
you.
person back to order.
Yes,
But just because
you don't feel bring
you
them.
be
Eat it.
relationship nowadays, but who for said the law say when relationship start, now man must buy thing woman. Woman just run.
My
You want
brother,
to offer a
Not be
body.
all
only
the bad,
man picking that they
all
give,
the
woman a day
bad.
that they give am for
Yes,
Mhm.
relationship.
woman
So
to
why
say they don't bring man picking for Europe. They can't
good?
run too.
They
Yeah,
can't run. It happen here. People they change flight.
yeah, they
One
dey
person
change.
no day.
If not
You
go
want to see
there,
man
you
change
don't
flight.
pay.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
and the man get
so
right
if
for
you don't
pay.
carry, just I beg compensate that person because that person will surely get family way for fee help him. You get some person will put that money for put that energy for day. But you don't make I don't burn that time, that energy. You know how long some person stay for Asia work, raise money for pay flights to other person.
When she
It
return,
takes long.
my brother.
Say yes. Enjoy imagine say some family go there. Sometimes I hate you came for that family, maybe hate family. For if you help his small brother or sister, they no help. It's okay. Me bring a support partner, make them to join, then do something so that if you elevate the other people back, you can't reach you slide. How on
You
earth? My
price.
brother bring that money, my sister bring that money, and my don't ever do that kind of thing, bring back that money.
Thank you, my
Oh
brother.
now.
Yes, for me, for peace of rain, I say give back the
Yeah,
gift if the other
back.
partner want
Yeah.
that finish. For me, I don't think give me back the gift who I don't like me the
It is
person. If
for
I'm
it
not
is
to come,
me.
even if
But
me say I hate you, then like give. You want that, and they give me you. That's so my fashion day.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes,
stay
and
off the
yeah,
person, stay off all everything about the person.
yes,
How on earth you know like person but you dey use him motor? How on you know like person but you stay inside house? How on earth you know
yeah.
like person but go collect part
You
of his salary?
don't fight for anything, so nothing will fit solve the
Why?
problem.
You
Yeah,
be free work. You be free work. So go and work.
yeah,
You get 2 hands the same like the other person. You get one head the same like the other person. Why am I use my head for you?
yeah.
Go get the same head.
If you get it, they don't go kill you. If you get
They
it,
don't
they
kill
don't
you.
force you.
You
You understand
simply
them alone. So
return now what they
sometimes
give
solve
you.
not the problem.
They don't ask
Yes,
you
we need
interest.
war.
They don't ask you interest. They just ask you to return what
Thank
they gave you. Why? Why?
you,
Why,
my
why you
brother.
come on top?
Yeah, why
Why you
you come
come?
on top? Yes, that's it.
Mm?
It be important. Then you don't want to stay. Like for me, I talk say give it belongs to person.
Yeah, I'm back.
Anyway,
Where I
Melo,
get
thank you so much. My give space for another man. I know where. I say my add my voice. And the one way why them, they bad for return, give back. If you don't ever get relationship with white for them, it is normal for dash you the cup. Stay against say Melo, I need that cup back. Hey,
even for court,
Kupigiamo.
even for
Yeah.
court, they define them. Say I bought him a TV and a deck. They collect all those items. They can't inside house.
So
Bail if they can't inside your house, can't select all the things the way it belong to that person. Move and they leave
yeah,
you with your own way you get her.
thank you.
That they
Melo,
come with a
it was a
bailiff.
pleasure. Maggie chance another man. Thank you so much. Really
Thank you.
important.
Then
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
one
Yes,
more
I
thing.
must
Thank you.
collect my gift back. Yes.
One more thing too, Melo. You know, some of this relationship that one start, this person be age older than the other person, right? Most of the time, the men they be older than the female. So, even if you can't go for that family, go tell they say I want marry when I'm picking, they'll look it first somehow. So he go start by the show some seriousness, show how caring and responsible if it be, if it carry on. Some of those parents then too, they may be able to afford for send that picking without earnings and another. But you see, the man will step up with courage. Okay, my come on my finance is my own courage to show that I'm serious in this relationship. Then 3 years after, for that case where I tell you so I know him. The guys that sponsor that person from 3, ordinary level, advanced level, Bambili, complete. They can't just say you are not my level, man. Think more try get conscience. More want to talk some time.
So even if that person get for refund for you for that position, that's so wait if you say that person if he give back.
No be refund. My point at that talk say you are not my level. Person will make you something. You are creator, no be a level. You creator. No. Even if you want to go marry some different person, no, there are ways you can still do about it. Talk in fact, slide. No go insult the man. Say you are not my level. It's not fair. That word them sometimes no fine because you don't go learn small English. Now I don't put you in my hair. Now you go start front class. You teach some people. They can't tell them how you pay your fees. And you know, say some man makes some statements sometime for some occasion, for some graduation for boya. He say some people they come for the boya, can reach. When they do the graduation, go for ceremony hall, they go find MC, they can't talk on behalf of their parents because their parents they don't know English. He said that is very bad. Because their parents we don't know English, their mommy or their papa, you go dig some ground off some place, work some things, struggle, pay your fees. Don't carry your place now for you for celebrate you go bring another person. So more learn for know what's how come out. Value that dirty will make you shine today. You understand? No? Yeah, so when they just gives them, they will feel return them back. One day you know if you return them. Now and then if you keep on. But that one where you give for return them, my sister, return them. You have peace and let that person have peace. Don't dislike somebody and like his gift. You get it?
Yeah, we get Sophie Talk Show back in the building.
All right.
Yeah, Melo. See, this is what I wanted to say before someone interrupted and I left the show. Answering this brother's question, you understand what he's saying about this mechanic sponsoring somebody is something a lot of men, I would say men in particular, they've done it, but I will say it and I'm still saying it. That is a mistake. The fact that you do it is a mistake. People should not do it. People should not stop doing it. If you are a mechanic, where you are learning that a mechanic workshop, there are evening schools there. You can go to work in the morning and go to evening school. If you think you want to educate a woman that will come and settle with you, and she is going to school, be going to school too. I'm saying this for men especially. The way life is, right? Every woman needs to have a man that is superior to her as a husband.
That's right.
There
because this same case,
no woman
this same case still apply for America. Yeah, they don't bring girl, they can't do nursing, they kick out the man.
I want to bring even American case. It's something that even in America, a lot of men have done it and they are out today.
Good.
The women going and became married and whatsoever. You are still a CNA. She comes and kick you out and tell you I can't. They've done it to a lot of our brothers in this America.
Tell them.
How do you get to that level?
Tell them.
You are a man. You have a woman. You have money to send that woman to school. I always ask her, what happened to you yourself? Are the doors of that school closed for you?
She is just coming in and you have been there working the money. So who continues working the money? Somebody needs to finance someone.
Because this is how life goes. Melo, when you go to school, right? You are in the university. You will meet guys too in that same university. The way they would talk, the way they compose is different from that young man. I'm sorry to say it, but if we really have to solve some of this problem, people need to be honest to themselves. That we are no more living in the world where love was everything about marriage and relationship. These days, it's no more about love. Love is one of the factors. And there are a lot of other factors that contribute to people staying together. Sometimes you will start dating a man after 1 year, the love dies. What keeps that relationship? There are other factors. And especially for a man, what will keep that relationship is this woman being able to see you as a protector, as that man that can defend them, as that teacher to them, as a leader. Once a woman starts seeing herself being
Make
a leader
more money.
over you, being superior, then you are already failing, be it a marriage, be it a relationship, be it what. That is why I would say, men, before you want to invest on a woman that go to Bambili, go to secondary school, make sure your level is more than Bambili or equivalent to Bambili. If not, get a girl of your level. They are out there. Get one. This is not being selfish, but it's being realistic.
No, you're right.
With life.
It's the generation. You're right. What you're saying is very
This
correct.
is the era where we are living, where she will go out there and one university boy will tell her good English when she comes out. The mechanic guy is struggling to construct a sentence. She's like, what's this guy saying? This guy is just making noise in my ears. It doesn't flow again. You are limited. I'm not insulting or being looking the mechanic guy low, but it's because they are in that level of their lives. Especially if you don't have some big people to interact with, and you are just at that level with your other mechanic guys. You people talk your not mechanic things, and this guy has gone to school and she's meets people with bigger dreams, people that are planning to become governors, people that are walking their way to become SDOs. She wants to click to one and not come back to you. So this is something I wanted to say, that men should not be doing this mistake. And in America, a lot of them, they have had stroke because of this same situation. They go and pick women. They are doing CNA, walking, suffering, sending these women to school. The women become RN, and tomorrow the next thing she's telling you is, I'm sorry, I can pay all what you spend on me. Even if she has to pay, that deceit will not leave you. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much.
You have said it well.
Thank you.
Well said. This is my sister. So Melo, at the end of this topic, I should you educate all man and all woman. Say they go bring documents, sign for any gift giving. Say in case you back out, send this thing. If in case you are not interested, hand it back quiet. JJ, don't even make noise. You understand? Because when I hear some people say it's a maturity, not maturity. If you are mature enough,
it's a two-way thing.
Yeah, it's a two-way thing for both sides.
What I would say is, you know, they were platform based on a democracy, right? Even the host gave own opinion about things.
Everybody has the right to his opinion.
Yes. So what I would say is, even if you must give, the moment you put that idea in your head that I will take back, don't give.
Good.
If you must give, it should come from your heart. You are just doing it like you are, like, I'm giving you this, whether it work or it not work, I'm just giving you.
Then put it the other way around.
Yes.
I get you putting that the other way around. That if I have to receive.
The other way around, before the person is receiving, is because the person also has a good heart, and that person too also believes that the relationship is going the same direction as he or she is going. You get. There are women who have built houses for men, just like there are men who have built houses for women. But we are trying to avoid future casualties. You understand? A man, like now, you already understand some of these things. I don't believe you can just get up one day and give somebody something that you will regret tomorrow. That in case, you know, small them they don't pass no way, you know, that one are true, right? In a situation like this, if you must give something, make sure that thing is not going to pain you later on. It should come from your heart. Because if we are giving things out because we are outlining conditions, that's why we are having a lot of casualties out here. That's why you see people fighting on the roads, on the streets. And for people who come into relationship with secondary intention, aims, just like so many of people they don't talk and today. Some person the mommy going talks with it, some person they can't enter for relationship because with I want follow the Melo a brother because all Melo them for their house, they didn't aside. I go benefit bush for Latin, this, that. That person no come for that relationship now because of say he love you. Whereas you, on the other hand, you come, you go for that person because you actually love the person. And you discover at the end of the day, say this person will deceive you. Now for the way problem day. Mommy go say, man, no miss this comment. Gloria say, Melo, at times you are asking not because you had in mind to take it back. It's because of the other person's reaction. People do quarrel because of shocks. Thank you. Thank you. Mommy go say, it comes from the heart for sure, but at the end, they need it back. Just give it back. So, wait when Mommy go talk as waiting. When person don't decide for collect it back for you, no delay, no waste time. Because if you take your head, it go. Rash same. But I pay me today. My phone get low battery, so it is far from me. I dey try for use now, so now even my laptop, I see whether the phone now it don't better small. But I gave it at 5%. Yeah, it's better now. He said it's really difficult for most married men to go back to school, especially primary school leavers. That's why some would prefer to send their wives to school so that they will be able to support their children in studies at home. And humble women will respect their husband for transforming their lives. Thank you so much. My sister, love comes with benefit. Bam, bam. I'm just picking some comments now because we're running up. Mommy Grace say you are right. Giving for free, but also know that know the person can receive back. So you cannot say the person will tell you to return it because an issue. Okay. The boss theory say Melo is good. Men get to start by gun case in such case. Not just for quarrel the woman one time. No more for say let leave justice for the Lord. No, I will not support their talk. Their talk is not support that talk. You know, go quarrel person because we don't see a lot of casualties out here where they don't quarrel people because of say they give them things. Too much benefit and love in this our generation. That's true. Our generation, too much benefit. Everybody they enter a relationship, they only calculate the other person. At least your man should be up there a step or two above you. Okay, what in a situation where you do go on and stop the one. So woman the way they don't already achieve for life, where they don't be banker, where they don't be for get some kind of high position for life. So they not go down to for go marry some man. Let me say the man not supposed to accept because the woman they are level over high passing. Levels not there for love, no. Love not supposed we're not supposed to define love with race, with boundaries, with levels. Love is love now. Love now love. Any man fall in love with anybody. Now why that ultimate quarrel done too much? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. If not for him, would you have gone to school? That is a question. A lot of us women have misused the benefits offered to some of us. That is why a lot of other people are suffering now. People have helped others in the past, send them to school, do things, and at the end of the day, they come back. They start saying that you are not my level, you are not this. By so doing, so many men don't want to help, or so many women don't want to help. In a nutshell, we have said a lot of things today, a lot of beautiful things. Everybody has contributed. I don't want to take too much of our time, and I don't want the video to be so lengthy. Now, I tell us waiting. From my own point of view, Melo, my mother-in-law denied my marriage because, my mother-in-law denied my marriage. No, I don't think this there comment. That comment. Melo, my mom-in-law, why not they come and they only fly come over my hand? My mom-in-law denied my marriage because I be more educated than my hobby. Fear. The person not only married men, difficult of men, especially when they start working and earning money to go back to school. But it's easy for them to send their women to school. Yes, that's true. Your mother-in-law deny you're married because they be more educated than you became her. Fear. Mother-in-law no want to you can't tell you became for her say I was. You can't bring a big book. You can't dominate with big grammar because wait, history don't show them. In the past, they have seen women who have gone to school and they are so disrespectful. Plenty of people know say woman head over go school, no problem for us. I've faced that kind of situation also. I've been in a relationship and I faced a situation like that where my small like school I go past the boy. It became a problem, it became an issue. Anything where I bring them up, anything where I talk and I say that I school where it all go, anything I talk small school and even go better school said, anything I talk at that school it all go. So it became a problem. You understand? It became a problem. Do not take away someone's life because they have rejected you. Yeah, leave it for God. Karma is real. Refund if you don't want them, the man or woman, for the sake of peace. That's true. That's true. Always refund. If in case they ask, will you see case for you for Cora or Bizia? You must ask someone, you must ask for 50,000 US dollars for say bring Cora for US. Cora don't pay the money, but yet the man still there for you back. But a lot if you say educated woman who control and disrespect a pikin. Yeah. Like I said, I find myself, I don't find myself for that kind of situation, for that kind of relationship, and the relationship that be feel work because of it. And I be the only one push for say, I want continue school, I want do this, I want to do, and they say no, no, you know, if you continue, yeah, mommy. Marriage is based on love, not education or whatever. That is it. I need to always want to put boundaries when it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationship, because those things you cannot measure them. If while I see so many women them or so many men they feel like say they are up there, they find it very difficult to get a good partner because they begin to look at their status, they begin to look at their life, their experience, their involvement, a lot of things about them, and then they look at the beautiful girl that actually loves them. But just because your status is not even 1/4 of what they have, they don't see anything in you. They will go and look for who they can match up with. So a lot of people they will marry the far from the now they fear except for every marriage because of the levels over there for up there. So you get as it. Melos, sacrifice are being offered out of love. That is it. That is the point. Now, why I don't talk so all money opinion count, but me at the end of the day, I'll tell you so if, for example, I'm giving out anything to somebody, if I'm giving you anything, it is from my heart. If tomorrow the relationship no work, I'm done. As I'm going, I don't even want to reason because me coming back to take that thing from you. I don't see some person put comment social. Some guy who don't put some comments say if buy get television, tell the university. He get that get television, that get Levy. Then they there for the same ministry. He did there for a room, that guy to watch television with a new boyfriend. He send his small brother go disconnect the TV, move and carry and go na property, take her back. We don't see that boy require that girl for how they call this place for that road for go Kongsamba site. I forgot the name, but I vlog that video. Wait, he send a transport. Me the girl can, the girl no come. He kaika kwara the girl. We don't vlog video for here. Some boy they go take their phone with the buy for some petit say. As a boy they can, the petit say put the phone for down for their veranda for house. The boy don't pick your phone go, they make video. Say yes, don't take their phone, they buy for you. They don't take their phone, they buy for you. If in case you fall for that kind of hand for that people, we don't talk about maturity. We don't talk about exposure. We don't talk about a lot of things. So if you fall for those people the way they don't get that matured mind, where their exposure don't limit them also, where they tell you say give back what's in and the thing they reachable, I beg you, gear you back, you free your head. But my also advice na whether woman or man, if you give something for some person, me be say the gear with your one heart. At the end of the day, it will help you also for avoid future casualties. What about a case to that a case since Okuba time? A don't disappear no ever know who's a day. See what a for Okuba. I say why I wanna put a so one time. See wait where a do that game for Okuba some years back. Yes, but today never hear play a mesmerize that girl for Sika 1-5 way by that girl close. Tell me the girl can give he call the girl no one come. He buy the girl close to 1-5. They disgrace that girl disgrace for international disgrace. So that today, that thing has still a stigma and the appear disappeared today. The whole thing was there on social media. A parent really keep history, and that's why he just take and vanish so for thing, and no man no ever know he whereabout again. He just vanish, so vanish till today. Nobody is saying anything about him. Nobody has seen him anywhere. Nobody knows anything about him. That's why, and so I beg, if you want to invest for your partner, invest because you're doing it out of love. And if you, for those of us we don't be in a gold digger, then we don't decide so the kind of relationship and catch up money. For those of us, because we plenty. So many men out there, they don't turn be na jigala them. So many women they for out there when a gigolo them. We don't decide say we the kind of relationship now because of say one kind of benefit, only the kind of law. Whereas we really see as that person they show we love and everything. More change for that style. Because you know now why that the boy they do every day they work at collecting it up and down. My brother, if you are not giving out of love, please don't give it. Don't be pressurized. No put yourself under pressure. No woke up because they want to impress some girl. You want to should can't give khaki. They want be one more. They get test. I don't want to get give my motor back. And my sister, in case you can't say give back, give back because you also count your time, your love, the time that will not spend them in bed. He cannot pay you for all those things. But the physical one with this year, you go give back. And rest my case. It topic this so it complicates. It get branches them. Where if you want to talk say one phone on one side. You know, go fix of see more talk about both sides. So I don't talk about both sides. And anybody will join this show now, maybe you know if you pick up or play where we end. If you watch the show again from beginning, you understand the direction where we talk and where would we go. I want to just appreciate everybody who don't join me this show for this soiree. I want to say thank you so much to my Bo and everybody who support me with stars. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you so much, Bo, for the stars. I really appreciate. To everybody who share the video, please you guys let's pump some hearts before we end the show. To everybody who have supported me by sharing this video, liking, commenting, sharing their opinion. I'm sorry I could not read everybody's comments because there are so many comments that I didn't go through since as they were passing and people were talking. You guys know I don't always like to I learned something. There was a day I had a show and then I think it was Deli Singer that was on that show. She was like, Melo, allow people to talk now. Somebody will come. So I don't always like to interrupt people when they are talking. I like people to talk because we can always come back to the comments to read. So if I've not gone through your comment, please don't take it personal. But next time I'll make sure I do it. So please, thank you all so much. Hope I'm going to see you guys all again on our next live video or on our next upload. Please, like I said, refer me to your sisters that have hair brands that they need influencers, people to advertise their business. I am open. Refer me to your rich friends. Tell them to give me their business to advertise. Your girl need deals. We are almost there. Sort your sister out. So, bye bye, good night. I love you guys so much. Bye bye.